Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You may know me by many names: Lucifer, ruler of the demons, devil, accuser, prince of the power of the air, roaring lion, serpent, dragon, adversary, tempter, the anointed cherub that covers, Beelzebub, Belial, wicked one, or simply Satan. Regardless of the names you choose to describe my magnificent self with, it seems as though you humans have always been fascinated with the idea of me. So today I'm going to indulge myself by diverging from my typical duties as torturer of souls to pursue a more egotistical matter. I'm going to review myself in your music. You mortals seem to have an odd fascination with me, as I've already stated. Though it's probably just your fear of what comes after death, or maybe it's your incessant desire to be morally correct. That I do not know, and I'll leave the discussion of such philosophical questions for somebody else to answer, because today is all about me. This list of songs will be done in chronological order, because I simply love how your mention of me has evolved throughout history. So first, we'll start with a song from around the 1830s, Marvelous Age. Though the song may have originated from even before then, as it is a hymn. This is God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen is less about me and more about Jesus' power. In the Bible, I'm known for trying to coerce people into a life of sin, but Jesus, he's known for offering people salvation. So this song is a warning against me and therefore against the life of sin. The song also shows how it's considered less of a symbol and more of a spiritual representation of evil. If you believed in me, you believed in me as a reality. You didn't believe in me as a story made to persuade you not to commit sin. I was more of a serious topic. No room for narrative. If you were going to talk about me, it better be in a serious situation or else it would have been blasphemy. Now moving on to our next song, one which I could not find a recording for, but the lyrics certainly suffice. This song from 1917 is These Old Sweats from the first Birmingham War Hospital, originally sung by British war veterans and injured soldiers waiting to be returned to duty. While most of the song doesn't mention me, there is a slight mention when it states devils for fun were the old sweats. While this isn't meant to directly invoke my evilness, it shows my name beginning to be used as a way to describe someone who is mischievous. How delightful. It also shows the effects that World War I had on its veterans, causing them to act out and misbehave, likely due to the traumatic experiences they endured. Next we go 10 years into the future, 1927, with Dancing Devil Away by Don Voorhees and his Earl Carroll's Vanities. Now, during this time period, a lot of blues and jazz music came to be associated with yours truly, the devil. Now, don't blame me, it was not my interference, but instead racism, as many black artists produced jazz and blues music. So, let's move on. Don't worry about those old racists. I deal with them now. In this song, I portrayed more of a evil spirit, like I am in hymnals. This could indicate a relation to slave spirituals, which had an influence on African American culture even after slavery was abolished. This song also mentions voodoo, or black magic, which originated from the blending of African culture and Christianity. Voodoo has also been associated with the devil, again due to racism, as it was unfamiliar to the white Christians who saw it from the outside looking in. Now we move forward a year to 1928 with the song Old Lady and the Devil by Bill and Belle Reed. This song is a comedic narrative and shows the beginning of my name being used in a less dark tone. In the song, I arrive to claim the soul of a man's family member, showing a great human sacrifice. The humor comes in when the man obliges to my request and offers me his wife, most likely because he can't deal with her himself. However, in the end, even I cannot deal with the farmer's wife. She's too evil even for I, the devil. The song's main premise is that women can be tricky, which relates to Eve committing the first true sin in the Bible, when she heeded my advice and ate the forbidden fruit off of the tree in the Garden of Eden. Humor is always good, but I feel my personality suits a more macabre tone. So let's jump to 1937, Me and the Devil's Blues by Robert Johnson. While this song doesn't inherently sound sad, the lyrics express a dark narrative and the musical undertones imply a sense of building dread. The song uses the devil as more of a spirit and less of a symbol, but the devil comes for Johnson because of the actions he has done in his life, so it's possible that the devil could represent his guilt. Because Johnson openly greets the devil when he sings, "Hello, Satan, I believe it's time to go," he's shown to understand that his punishment is due. Johnson also states that me and the devil is walking side by side. This shows that Johnson believes the wrongdoings that he has done in his life have put him on an equal footing with me. Well, what could this guy have done to be as bad as me? Well, according to his song, he is going to beat his wife until he gets satisfied. This shows Johnson is aware of his misdoing, being his wife, but if we look into his past, we get a little bit of context. Johnson was the son of a sharecropper and was beaten frequently as a child. Unfortunately, Johnson continued this cycle of abuse. Some people speculate that Johnson had made a deal with me, in which I would give him his adroit guitar skills in exchange for his soul. Further mystery is added when you look into the circumstances of his early death. He was believed to be poisoned, but some think yours truly came for him. I know the truth, but where's the mystery in telling you? His music shows that the devil has remained dark even when used as a slight form of symbolism. Not all music involving the devil has evolved to become funny or comedic. After that song is another song from 1937, The Hidey-Ho Miracle Man by Cab Calloway. This song is yet another comedic narrative, kind of counter to what I just said. And it also brings up some voodoo-esque themes. The song focuses on the Hidey-Ho Miracle Man, a nonsensical witch doctor who solves his patients' problems in a peculiar way. When the Miracle Man says, "If you've got the misery, bring your misery to me," he means that he will literally take their problems and have them become his problems. He applies this methodology to all things, from alcoholism to lust. When the Miracle Man sings, "And the devil's got you down," see the Hidey-Ho Miracle Man. The devil is meant to represent sin as a whole, as the Miracle Man offers to take vices such as alcoholism away from his patients. This song also shows the devil beginning to be used as more of a symbol in music, and how it would eventually be used to represent ideas of sin and evil. Now we transport 20 years forward, after World War II, where mankind had a new outlook on life. The war and the dropping of the nuclear bomb made people realize their mortality, so artists expressed their fears of death much more often. I was included in many of these fears of death, as people feared being judged negatively in the afterlife and being sent to hell. Such is the case with "Oh Dr. Jesus" by Ella Fitzgerald. In this song, a woman describes an exorcism, but the exorcism is symbolic for the idea of fear holding on to people. Fitzgerald tries to plead with Jesus to remove this fear from her, but the only way Fitzgerald can remove this fear is herself. Again, I am shown in my biblical form as the ultimate evil. something that I am now considering putting on my business cards. After this song, a very similar one was released in 1965 by George Jones, called Please Take the Devil Out of Me. The song describes the life of someone without religion, as Jones describes himself as having traveled far down this lonesome road, showing he is alone without a higher power to guide him. Jones is also pleading that Jesus take the devil out of him, much like Fitzgerald pleads that Dr. Jesus saves her soul. Both Jones and Fitzgerald are afraid of sin and afraid of being judged and sent to hell. For this reason, they express this by pleading for salvation. In both of these songs, I am more spiritual and less symbolic, but I could also be symbolic for different types of sin and different types of evil committed by these people. In 1968, after the US had been in Vietnam for 3 years, the Rolling Stones released Sympathy for the Devil. This song was written from my perspective, portrays me as an eccentric and a man of wealth and taste. The song follows up with this description by attributing historical events to me. These events include the Russian Revolution, World War II, and the assassination of Kennedy. But, as it turns out, my purpose in this song is to serve as a metaphor for mankind as a whole, as it was mankind who allowed these acts of violence to occur. It was mankind who pits himself against others of his kind. This shows the devil being used as a mechanism for critiquing society, which fell in line with the sentiment common during the late 60s, anti-war and pro-peace. By using the devil in this song, the Stones are saying that mankind has been as bad as the devil, as evil as the devil, for pitting themselves against one another. Now we move forward a little bit to a less tumultuous time period. 1978, where The Devil Went Down to Georgia by the Charlie Daniels Band. This song is a little less serious and tells a more comedic story because it says, I am short on souls, something that I would never allow to happen, and I need to make them up quickly. So I decide to challenge a young boy to a fiddle playing contest. If the boy wins, he gets my golden fiddle, but if he loses, the devil takes his soul. This is a reference to old folklore tales and Christian stories where to make a deal with the devil results in the loss of one's soul. While those stories were used to advise against foolish decisions, this song, of course, is more comedic. I end up losing, very unrealistic, showing the song is more of a comedic spin on the typical deal with the devil story, as in those stories, the protagonist ends up losing to the devil in order to provide a moral for the reader. Interesting facet of this song is the music. When the devil plays his fiddle solo, it is not a fiddle but instead an electric guitar solo. This is a reference to the claims that rock music was the devil's music. The Devil Went Down to Georgia shows the devil portrayed in a comedic light, something that was not possible at the beginning of the 1900s, showing the devil has become less of a taboo and more acceptable to mention in pop culture. The next song supports this claim. It's The Number of the Beast by Iron Maiden from 1982. This song tells the story of a man witnessing a satanic ritual. It mentions Satan and satanic themes very, very liberally. This, of course, prompted an outcry from the evangelical wings of American Christians. However, this song could also be retaliation on the criticisms of rock, a form of rebellion against the conservative government at the time. So, in this case, my appearance in the song is being used to counter people who are claiming music turns people into Satanists, which is, in a sense, kind of ironic. Next up, from 1990, we have Dance with the Devil by Big Daddy Kane. This song is about an increase in gang violence and drug consumption in Black America. In this song, the devil is used to represent the vices of violence and drugs, so when Kane says dance with the devil, he's referring to interacting with these vices. Apart from the chorus, Kane's verses describe death and incidences of violence across the U.S., particularly in areas with a high minority population. The devil, or me, in this song, is symbolic of the challenges faced by the Black community in aspects of drug abuse and gang violence. Now we move closer today with Devil Do by Holly Golightly from 2007. This song makes the claim that nobody gonna love you like the devil do. This is meant to symbolize that the devil's love, my love, is truly unconditional, since I accept even the most wicked and evil people. I accept people that even God rejects and sends to hell. Golightly talks about alcohol consumption, though, in various forms, showing the song might be more about alcoholism than it is about me. The song shows me being used as a symbol for things that may damage one's life, such as alcohol or alcoholism in its various forms. Finally, we reach our last song, The Devil Wears a Suit and Tie by Coulter Wall, and as you can see, I am wearing a suit and tie. This song is about a man coming across me, the devil, except I don't look like anyone expected me to. I am instead the classical image of an American businessman. The symbolism in the song is emblematic of the growing divide between upper-class Americans and lower-class Americans, as I am portrayed as flaunting my wealth and taking advantage of those less fortunate than me. Comparing a businessman to the devil is saying that a businessman would take advantage of those disadvantaged. With this song done, this concludes this episode of the Devil's Music Review. Obviously, my role in music has changed from being a spirit people believed in into a symbol representing evil and unfavorable things in this world. Today, when you hear me in a song, unless it is a hymnal, it is less about me being a literal figure and more about me symbolizing an aspect of the world that the song's artist disagree with. Thank you. Also, here are my citations so that Alex and Kyla don't rot in hell for plagiarism. Thank you, and good night.